welcome to the Knitting Project podcast. My name is Sharon and I'm coming to you from Surrey in the UK, where I live with my family and my animals. Today is Saturday the 4th, there we go, the 4th of January 2025, and this is episode 173. Welcome if you are a new viewer, welcome back if you're a returning viewer. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is my podcast all about what I've been up to this week, and confession time, I've not been up to a lot of crafting. I have been up to a lot, but just not a lot of crafting. It's Panto week, so my family is very heavily involved in our local pantomime. Meg is playing the Mad Hatter. It's Alice in Wonderland, in case you hadn't guessed. I don't have an official title, but I seem to run around just mopping up everything that needs to be done that somebody else hasn't done. So it's quite a fun job. And I do prompt. So I'm prompt of the night, and then, I'm sort of running around doing other bits and pieces, like things like looking after the sum up machines and things like that. All those little jobs that have to get done, but aren't really necessarily anybody's job to do. So yes, I've been very busy with that, and we're back to work as well. So it's been crazy. It's been a crazy week. Oh, and of course, on top of all that, the decorations need to come down because it's 12th night tomorrow. So I've very rapidly, during breaks in sessions between work and Panto, been taking down our decorations. They're down. They're not put away. They are currently all over my kitchen. So there's that. I'm hoping next week that I'll get the chance to just go through the boxes and pack them all away properly, because some boxes have been done properly, some boxes definitely have not. So yes, it's been a week. So all that to say, I haven't got the a huge amount to show you. I have got some though, so let's get into it. First of all, if you watched my podcast before, so back in November going into December, you will know that I did a little decoration swap with my friends, and this was for a handmade decoration to go on a Christmas tree. And I kept teasing you all with what I had made, but I hadn't shown you because I knew that one person hadn't actually opened hers yet, and she did watch the podcast, but she has now opened hers. So I'm going to show you what I made. Basically, I made little Christmas trays. So they've got little beads on them. They've got bells on the top. So this is my one. They've got bells on the top. And then there's the little case. Meg thought that it was a mushroom. I was like, thanks, Meg. And this is a free pattern on Ravelry. Okay, so it's called Christmas Tree. And it's a knitting pattern by Amanda Berry. Who is Fluff and Fuzzy. So she's fluff and fuzzy at weebly.com. And yeah, it was a free pattern. It's knitting it's knitting DK, so I held a fingering weight doubled. Yeah, and hers has got buttons, beads on it as well. They take about an hour to make from start to finish. Maybe a little bit longer if you've got to wind the mini, but yeah, they are really effective. I love it. Obviously they're stuffed, and yeah, they were really cute. Really cute. I think I may have a photo of all of them. If I do, I will pop it in here. I really hate myself in editing because I have no time to edit this today. So why did I just do that to myself? Oh dear. If that didn't turn up, it would be because I was like, no, I haven't got time. So yeah, so that was what I made. It was a little Christmas tree, and it hangs on your Christmas tree. So I made 6 of them, I think, and they were good fun to make. I really enjoyed making them. I enjoyed coming up with different kind of combinations and finding different beads. This one's got some little silver beads on it, and then I've got some bells that I just keep. I've got a jar of bells that I just keep hanging around. So that was that one. So I did my Christmas tree. Right, let's get into actual knitting, shall we? Let's start with my cozy memory blanket. Oh, they're all attached. So this is my cozy memory blanket. currently hanging out in a Ginny Makes bag. These are slowly going to be moved over to normal project bags now, because obviously we are over the Christmas period, and as much as I adore my Christmas bags and I wish I could use them all year round, I tend not to. So this one will be, when I next do this project, I will move that to a new bag, and that's the way this is all going to work. So since I last spoke to you, it was the last time I spoke to you, it was just these 9 squares here, and I've added 3 more. So that is my Advent sock scheme. I decided I wanted to put that in because, again, it was over Advent. That is a Jules mini, and that is an Elderflower Stitches mini. So those are the 3 I've added on. So it's growing. Bless it. These are 18 by 18 squares, so they're actually quite small. They don't take me too long to do, for 2 reasons. Number 1, I'm impatient and I like to get things done, and number 2, because some of the minis I've got are only 10 grams, so I don't want to use too much of the yardage in here. So that's my Cozy Memory blanket. Not much to say about that. Then the next project I worked on was the dotted rays, and that's hanging out in this beautiful So Sweet Violet bag. I love this. This was in the Christmas Advent box. This cord at the top is just so tactile, and obviously it's got it at the bottom too. And I love this fabric. Isn't that beautiful? And then there's this little tree with sequins. Oh, so pretty. So this is my Advent swap, what I did with my friend Jules, who is the creator behind So Sweet Violet, and isn't they beautiful, all those minis. And I am doing a dotted rays by Stephen West. Yeah, that's right, the dotted rays by Stephen West. And unfortunately this did actually run out in the middle of a row, which makes it very difficult to show on the podcast, but we'll give it a go. So here we go. This is what it's looking like. That was the first mini. That's the second mini. This is not coming out. This is not in any sort of order. It's not in the order that I took them out in, and it's also not in the order, any colour sort of order, because I deliberately am not doing colour management on it, because I think I'll get annoyed if it goes wrong, and I'm not very good at that. So these little sections, the way the dotted rays work, that it's all done with short row shaping, which is why it's very much narrower that end than it is that end. And you knit a certain amount of stitches and then turn round. So what I do is I knit a certain amount of stitches, turn round, then count back however many it is. So in this case it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So I count back 9 and put in a little stitch marker, so I know that the next time when I return I knit all the way to the stitch marker, so I haven't got to think about that, and then I've just got to count the 9 back and put in the next stitch marker. And then I know, again, I can just go to the beginning and then go all the way back again, and then again 9, etc, etc. And that's how I do it. So then I don't have to think so much about it or worry about counting the end, because I always find, like, you'll count and you'll be like 3 off. So then you're like, oh, okay, it's another 3. This way it just makes it a little bit quicker for me. I love this pattern. As I said, it's a Stephen West, it's dotted rays. This is the 4th one I've got on the needles. I've completed 2. I've got one that it's I've got 2 that are whips, actually. I forgot about that because I've got the pink one as well. So I've got a Lay Family Yarn one and I've got a pink one, and the pink one's very nearly finished. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is my 5th one. This for me is very much a process knit. I very much enjoy the process of making this with the short rows rather than the actual finished project. 2 of the ones that I have finished I've given away, and as I said, the other 2 are not finished, and one is destined for a home, actually. So I probably should finish that at some point in the not too far distant future. I really do need to get that done. Oh yeah, I really do need to get that done. That deadline that was like, you know, ages away when I stopped is now not so far away. Anyway, this is it. It's beautiful. I love it. And yeah, I'm using, at the moment, there's got quite a few Christmas stitch markers in, which I'm guessing I will probably remove and put normal ones in as I get to them when I next knit this. And it's got a little Pac-Man ghost and a pizza on the end to stop my stitches from coming off. But yes, it's beautiful. I really do love it. Such a fun knit, and I've loved the minis that I've got as well. They're really pretty, so I anticipate that being beautiful when it's finished. So that's that one. We're going to zip through this, aren't we? But also, I apologise for that, but it's a double run panto today. We've got the matinee and the evening performance followed by the after party. So I need to get this done and edited, otherwise it's not going to get done. So I do need it to be quite a quick one. Right, let's do this because this is still the mini. So this is hanging out in my new Sherry Iris bag. This was part of her advent. And I really like this bag. It's really tactile. And inside, this is so soft inside. Right, so this is the Show Us Your Scraps Fingerless Mitts by Lonely Knitted Designs. And I've only done the first cuff. Don't think I'm quite there yet. No, I'm on row 7. It needs row 9. I'm literally following it as the pattern states, and I'm going to use my Elderflower Stitches Advent for this. So those of you who are observant will notice that I have frogged my triangle shawl in my Elderflower Stitches Advent. I have this beautiful one behind me from my friend Belle, and I have a magic knot ball for a DK one, which I'm going to start at some point, but not right now. So I frogged that. And I am now doing these Show Us Your Scrap bits because it's got really cold here in the UK. We have a threat of snow today. I don't think we're going to get it down here in the southeast. At least I really hope not. There is this theory that we might, and it's going to happen at the end of the matinee before the main show, and we'll all be stuck at the hall because it's really remote. And Ian's not here with his 4x4, so it's going to be interesting to say the least if it starts snowing. But I'm going to not panic about that and just worry about it if it happens. Oh dear. Anyway, on that note, I decided I needed some fingerless mitts to use for work. I've got a pair of fingerless mitts. In fact, I've got 2 pairs of fingerless mitts. Don't know where either of them are right now. Which is upsetting. So I have started these. This is just a little 1x2 twisted rib. Not sure whether I'm going to put these away because I love these stitch markers so much. It's like my favourite stitch marker. I mean, it's mistletoe. I'm wondering if I can, you know, think of it as something else for the duration of the year, so it can stay out year round. I do really love it. So I want to do these concurrently. At the moment I am struggling because I have not got enough needles free, because these are done on a 2.5mm needle, which is my sock needle. So I might have to borrow some needles out of some socks to do it. But we'll see. I haven't finished this cuff yet, so as soon as I finish this cuff I will look into that. So that's what I'm currently working on. This is my current mini. This is mini 1. Oh, thank you, Ian. So he's just messaged me to say it's snowing. That was good timing, wasn't it? I normally cut things like this out of the podcast because I like it to be a little bit more polished, but I might just leave that in. Oh well. So much for not panicking. On that note, yeah, this is mini 1. So I'm going to do mini 1 and then I'm going to put in mini 2. So it's on the same mini 2s as all the rest. So yeah, it did get frogged. I have had a comment about not frogging it because of various reasons, and not using the magic knot ball for the shawl because I don't trust magic knot knots. No, I just don't trust my own magic knot knots. I trust other people's. And also it's a shawl rather than socks, and I wouldn't use magic knot for socks because they get so much wear, but with a shawl it's going to be fine because I mean you know they don't get as pulled around. I love that so much. I think that might be coming to Panto with me later actually, so I can wrap up in it with between shows and between acts because it's really cold backstage. There's a heating vent just where I stand, which is nice, but the kids fight over it when they come up and it's like, oh, you can go on it, kids. Bless them. So yeah, loving this. I love this pattern. It's my lovely friend Laura, who is the dyer behind Folk Yarn Studio and the organiser behind EAYF, the East Anglia Yarn Festival. So yeah, but it's a lovely pattern. It's a really nice pattern, and I'm actually going to do her pattern. So these are going to be patterned exactly as it is in the pattern, which I'm really looking forward to seeing how they come out, because that's exciting. So that's those ones. Then I went a little bit off the mission for a day, and this is hanging out in a Christmas Elderflower Stitches bag, which has not come out for long this year. But if you remember, I bought a lot of these little balls of yarn to make dishcloths for my kitchen, and the mood just struck me to make one. So one day between last week and this week, I got the needles out, got my wondrous dishcloth pattern up, and away we went, and we have a wondrous dishcloth. So it's a little grey one. I love it. I love the process of making these. I magic looped, which is really unusual for me, but I did this magic loop. I think that was because I only had one pair of needles in the right size, if I'm honest, but I magic looped, and yeah, this is a great dishcloth pattern by Jules of So Sweet Violet, and as you can see, it's just stockinette stitch on the back, and it's like got a rough scrubby front. These work really well as dishcloths. They work really well as dishcloths, and I would like a full set of 12. So we are on the first one. I'm not even going to say I'm going to do like one a week or something, but having said that, I've just worked out there's 12. If I did one a month and I put these up in a nice box at Christmas, I could have 12 new dishcloths for next January. Wouldn't that be lovely, actually, when the decorations come down? So on the 5th of Jan, or the 6th of Jan, the 6th of Jan, I guess, you could open a box and it'd have 12 nice new dishcloths for your kitchen. I might do that. Does anybody else want to join me? Let me know if you want to join me. And we'll make a dishcloth a month. It doesn't have to be this pattern, by the way. Any dishcloth. I know. I do subscribe to the newsletter, and it has the word kitchen in it in the title. And she does like a dishcloth of the month. I'll probably do 12 of these. Should we have a go? Should we see whether we could do that? Dare I say knit along? Haven't done a knit along in ages. What do you think, guys? Give me a message down there if you'd like to join me, and we'll have 12 nice new dishcloths for this time, January, once you've taken the decks down for next year. I think that'd be quite beautiful. And also, obviously, you're going into the spring and Easter and all those pretty kitchen months. What do you think? Let me know. I'm going to do that. I'm going to find it. In fact, the boxes are down at the moment, so I'm going to find a box to put it in, and I'm going to keep that, and we're going to do one a month, or I'm going to do one a month. And if you want to join me, let me know. And maybe in January next year, we'll do a little prize draw. That's exciting. I've done, as like I said, I haven't done a knit along for ages. So this will be my January one. Although technically I think it was knit in December, but it's going to be my January one. I'm going to get ahead of that one. Oh, I love that idea. Oh, and also, let's just say that they're going to be 12 dishcloths in January, and it doesn't matter if you don't do one in January, one in February, one in March. You can just do, like, you miss February and do two in March, or you can do 6 in June or something. We'll just have 12 new dishcloths come January. What do you reckon? Let me know what you think. Yeah, I love knitting that. It was so much fun. So this yarn, just in case you want to do the same yarn, because you can get some really bright colours in this as well. This is just Hello. It's 100% cotton yarn. It was enough to do a wondrous dishcloth. I did mine on 3 point something or other needles. Hold on. .25 millimeter needles, and as I said, I magic looped mine. You can get this off of Amazon, but if it's still on there, if you go onto the TK Maxx sale site, they've got it on sale for a lot less. But you can get like bright packs, pastel packs, jewel tone packs, and something else. I think it was like a monochrome one, like all different greys. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see if we can have a dishcloth, a box of 12 new dishcloths for next January to open after we've taken the decorations down. That'd be fun. Right, that's it for knitting content, which I know is not the longest, but like I said, I need to be able to edit this very quickly, otherwise we won't have a podcast tomorrow. It's not bad though, is it? Not bad at all. Happy mail. I have got a couple of happy mail, so I'm going to sort that out and then I will come back to you. So, going along the lines of mad ideas, of which apparently I'm having a few at the moment, I am a huge fan of the vintage sewing books, the lovely Emma, and I'm part of her Patreon and all sorts of things, and she does mini quilt panels every month. Now, my one and only finished sewing project, or at least that I've kept, is a mini quilt that I made at a workshop at Lay Family Yarn, which is hanging just over there, which is why I keep glancing at it. I can't get it down to show you, but I decided I wanted to have a go at doing them. When don't know, but I'm going to try and schedule some time in. And she does she's done pre-printed panels for this. So I have got the January whimsical window fabric panels. So that's the whimsical window. And in it, you've got I was about to say the back. That's not the back. That's actually the front. Can you just see that? And this is the back. And you get the hexy form as well. So that kind of gives you a bit of a head start, and as you know, not the most experienced at these things. It makes me slightly worried I've got to cut that out. But also you can get with the pattern you get a full tutorial. So I've signed up for the tutorial, I've got the pattern, and now I've got some of the fabric. The rest of the fabric I will look for in my stash. I haven't got a huge fabric stash, but I have got some. So I'm looking forward to doing this. This is going to be fun. I just need a little bit of time. It did make me laugh. I don't know who it was, but thank you for your comment about you think I've got 36 hours in the day. I really wish I did. I certainly wish I had an extra day this week. I could have done with an extra day between Friday and today. Literally, I could have done with 2 Fridays this week because I just didn't get everything done on Friday that I needed to get done. And now it's Saturday and I've got the double show run and trying to do the podcast. And then tomorrow is Ira's birthday and I'm cooking food for that. So it's a really early start tomorrow. And then we've got her party. And I am determined that tomorrow afternoon I am doing nothing. I am sitting still and I am knitting. I am watching telly. I am not doing a thing. So to be able to do that, I had to get everything else finished. It's been a bit of a mission. I haven't got everything else finished. You can see my kitchen. My decks are down, but all the boxes are all over my kitchen. And to be honest, I'll just sort them out next week. The decks are down. So as far as I'm concerned, the decks are down. I still got Christmas lights outside the front of the house and the back of the house. I'm going to turn off the ones at the front of the house tomorrow night. But the ones at the back, I'm just going to leave on because they're pretty and I like them and I can see them out of my office window and they make me happy. So I might turn them off for one night, for like literally for Sunday night, and then just turn them back on Monday. Oh, I've just noticed, isn't there always one thing you forget to put away when you're putting the decks down? Does anybody else have that? You look around and go, oh, I've forgotten to take that down. Every time. Apparently it's a coaster this year. Not that that's too much of a problem because the decoration boxes are just through that door. Right, I'm going to open the next one and then I will be back. So sadly, my lovely friend Jules is shutting her shop. And as you know, I'm a big fan of So Sweet Violet and their products. So I had a bit of a spend up with my Christmas money and treated myself to quite a few things. So this is going to be a bit of an indulgent haul, but it's because it's closing and I won't be able to get it after a while. I wanted to get things before they all sold out. So to start off with, this is in no particular order. I've just got a little pile of things. I got some beautiful ribbon. I love this ribbon so much. I use it a lot when I'm doing my air clay gift tags. So I make little gift tags and I use this as the ribbon for it. So I love this ribbon. I might have to find out where Jules gets this from so I can keep buying it. So that's that one. I bought so some of these are still available on her website. Obviously it's getting rare now because she's selling out. She's not restocking. So if you want any of this, then go and check it out very quickly. So I've got a scissor fob, which you make. I've made one of these before. I really love it. Mine has got, grab this out, show you the fabric. It's more of a kind of an autumnal one, this one. I've got a pinkier one that I made. I mean, you don't have to use it as a scissor fob, but it would make quite a nice key ring. So that's that one. I tend to leave those down the caravan and just do them when I'm down there. Some winter reds and greens Tilda buttons. It's beautiful. This is a little gift box that they've made up. I'm loving these bows. And inside here I've got a fabric only tag for scissors and a little scissor keeper, well, point protector, shall we say. I actually need to get some fabric only scissors because somehow over Christmas my fabric only scissors got into the kitchen and were used for things that definitely weren't fabric, like cutting up bacon. So that was unfortunate. I'm not too sure how that happened. It was obviously me because I'm the only one that uses them. I've got some little Merchant Mill scissors to keep with my project bag that's going to have my January panel in. So my panels. Some of this did have a purpose. It wasn't just a whim. Some flutes because I love these. These are stitch markers. They're really useful for a project that needs a lot of stitch markers. I've got a stitch marker keeper case. So Jill's very kindly gifted me a couple of these, but they're so good that I decided I wanted at least another one. I may have another delve into the shop before it shuts, but for the moment this is what I've got. I got 2 sets of Jill's lovely note cards because they are perfect to pop in with little packages. So if I've made a birthday present or something for someone, then these are lovely to go in with those. Some strawberry stitch markers, because who doesn't love the strawberry? This is what I'm going to miss, is the quality stitch markers. Oh, I just love everything that Jules does stitch marker wise. This is a kind of a summer beach vibe. That little one does not want to go around the right way, do you? Just do not want to hang around the right way. If I do that, will you hang? Yes. There we go. Little pearls and shells and a starfish. Another one of these leaf ones, which I love. I do love those so much. A beautiful butterfly. The cutest little bear croissant. He's cute. A star, which is just beautiful actually. Just a star, just a plain star, but it's very pretty. And then these are absolutely stunning, and I nearly didn't buy them. I think I would have regretted that if I hadn't have done. These are gorgeous. They are so stunning in real life. I'm almost tempted to wear one as a necklace, if I'm honest. They are beautiful. So they're crystal, kind of crystal drops. Come on, focus on that. Not on me. Focus on that. There we go. Absolutely beautiful. And then some little kind of mother of pearl ones. They're very similar to the shells. I got one of these little acorns because I have a bluebell like this and a snowdrop. So at some point I'm going to have a little vase of these. They're really cute. And lastly, I got the Christmas Soul Soothing Slow Stitch Kit. And I'm hoping I can use some of the fabric from in here. Oops, on here. That is my theory. Don't want to make it to look overly Christmassy. But also I'm not sad about that if it does. So we'll see. Do you want to see what's in here? Have a quick look through. I don't think there's any more of these on Jules' website because I was looking for something yesterday and I think I noticed that these had sold out because I was like, oh, I really should have got one of those. And then I looked at them and was like, I did get one of those. That's okay then. Am I going to regret putting this lot out? Probably. Do you know what? There's so many little packages. I'm probably not going to open all these because I'm not going to have time to deal with them. But you've got some lovely thread from the Beautiful Stitch, which I'm sure will come in handy on that. Some pretty ribbon. And then there's just some fabric scraps, which are absolutely beautiful. See, there's that red and white. I might use that for that house. I might do my house in red and white, but it might scream. See, there's blue as well. I don't know. There's so many. Oh, that'd be cute, wouldn't it? Might do it in that little polka dot. So there's so many options and there's so much fabric here. There is a lot of fabric here. if I just sort of hold it up so you can see. See, that would be quite fun to do it in as well, wouldn't it? These are definitely my very much my Christmas colours. I love these. So we will see what we use. If I wanted to make it very Christmassy, I could use that bit. Or that bit. But yes, I love this. There's so much in that. I'm sorry I'm not showing it to you in detail, but partly it's because I know you can't get them, so it seems a bit mean. But also, I'm very conscious that I need to be able to edit this, and it's going on a little bit. So let's see if we can't get this back in here, because that would be useful. I think I have got another one of these. I might have to look it out and see if I've got anything in there that might be suitable. And I did get a super generous thank you with my order, which is a Toft pom-pom. Isn't that fabulous? Look at that colour. Oh, so wonderful. And I'm fairly certain I have a James Makes Yarn skein that I got for Christmas that would make a fabulous hat with that. So, honestly, Toft pom-poms are so soft. I don't know what they do to their pom-poms to make them so soft, but they are so soft. So it's 100% alpaca. Oh, very soft. Oh, love it. Right, so that's my little haul from that. That's it. I'm going to say goodbye because I do need to edit this. There probably will not be a Saturday video, I don't think, this week, because I honestly, it's 20 to 10 now, and I need to get this edited, and then I'd have to record it and edit it and get it up. So I don't think there will be one. So apologies, I have missed Saturday, which will be yesterday when you watch this, and today as I say it. But I really think that might be pushing my luck a little bit. So I hope you're all okay wherever you are. Take care, and hopefully I'll see you next week.